What's good, fam? Okay, this is part three of that little series I was telling you about comparing the three different brokerages accounts. Now, I could have done all three in one video now that I think about it, but I didn't want the video to be too long, and I tend to go off script and just like to talk. I like to talk to people who watch the videos and give them just straight up. So anyways, let's get right into it, right? Again, we're going to be comparing the same three categories: user friendliness, utility, and how aesthetically pleasing these companies are, right? These ones we're comparing are Webull and Public, and we're gonna just get right into it. So if you guys saw my very first video, you would know that I talked about the comparison between Robinhood and Webull. Those two, that video was a little bit longer because I really went into depth explaining more about Robinhood as well explaining more about Webull. So if you want the more in-depth explanation about those two, watch the link. I'll leave it like somewhere, like maybe like right here or right there, wherever. I'll leave a link for you, or right down in the description, right? After that, I compared Robinhood as well. Robinhood's in that video. Now, if you saw my last video, you saw that I compared Robinhood and Public. So if you want to watch the in-depth sort of analysis of Public, watch that video as well. This one, I kind of already went over Webull, already went over Public, just comparing them both to give you a better idea of which one you're looking for. Then I'll give my recommendation. The reason why this video is significant is because I just opened both of these two brokerage accounts. I'm not giving recommendations. I'm very much not giving people recommendations. I'm not a financial advisor whatsoever. But I want people to know that these are the companies that I'm putting my money into to invest in stocks. I want people to know what I see out of it, right? So if we start right here, user friendliness, utility, aesthetically pleasing. We'll just go right back to Webull, do a little skim over it. In terms of user friendliness, let's go to Webull. It's like decently user friendly. Now, the reason why I say it's user friendly now is because I'm talking from perspective of someone who's been in the market since October, November, so almost March, like maybe 5 months-ish in the market. Enough to where I've done a lot of research and understand the brokerages now and how the brokerages work. So it makes a difference me understanding this. But I'll give you this much. When I first opened the Webull account, I was like, what the heck am I looking at? It was so different from Robinhood that I was able to pick it up, obviously, but it was still a little bit difficult because there's so much stuff in Webull. They have so much cool stuff you can look at. Like, you can look at the market as an entire whole in America, decline distributions, like all kinds of stuff. You have the top losers, the top gainers, all hot ETFs, all kinds of stuff. Then you can look at crypto, the top cryptos, as well as the global markets such as the NASDAQ, S&P 500, FTSE, all that stuff. Like, and then you have your watch lists that you can make, as well as real-time marks and including after hours and stuff like that. Then you have your community section, which is different from Robinhood's notification section. Then you have as well your promotion center, your free stocks that you can gain, as well as adjusting your account. Like, Webull has so much stuff. Out of all the brokerages that I use, out of all three, Webull has the most stuff that you could do and learn from. Like, if you're really committed to getting in the market and stuff like that, this would be your bet because there's a lot you can learn out of this. They have so much just thrown right in your face, right? Now, if you compare it to Public is extremely simple. Public is literally a social media app, like, but for stocks. It's literally Twitter for stocks. And so every time I come in Public, it's just kind of vibey. I just kind of feel like I'm chilling, like I'm looking at people. Like, I freaking follow, like, I literally follow like freaking Tony Hawk or something like that, just because I was like, I liked him. I used to play his freaking games. Like, I follow him, and like, he's invests in all these companies. Most of them I don't invest in, but it's kind of cool seeing what people are like investing in, because it's just cool. It opens your eyes a little bit, right? And so Public taking that route, making investing a social media, making investing a trend per se, is very unique, and it makes it easier for users. So if I go ahead and give the W of user friendliness, I will give it to Public. Public is just extremely user friendly. In terms of utility, off the bat, I'm already giving it to Webull. If you saw my last video, you know why. If not, I'll leave a link. One, go watch it. Two, I'll just explain a little simply right now. Webull just has so much junk in it, and I say junk, but it's good junk. Like, so many numbers. Your screen's always packed. You can't get to one screen without numbers in it or paragraphs of stuff. Numbers, paragraphs, numbers and paragraphs, numbers and paragraphs. So much junk, right? But it's good stuff. Like, that's stuff you want. Numbers and paragraphs and graphs. Like, it's so much stuff, and it's good, especially to the bright and bushy-eyed like investor. You like seeing stuff like that because it's more for you to learn. So in terms of utility, oh, and also Webull can trade options. Public can't trade options yet. That's the biggest difference, honestly, for now. In terms of aesthetically pleasing, I can't use color scheme in this one. They both have great color schemes. In terms of aesthetically pleasing, it falls more in the category of simplicity than it does utility. So I'm going to give the W of aesthetically pleasing to public. The biggest reason why is because public does remind me of Twitter. And Twitter is my favorite social media app. It's literally like the Pisces of social media apps. It's toxic for all you Pisces out there. Anyways, yeah, it's literally like Twitter, and I like that. I like that aspect that public does with it. But I also love the aspect of high utility, because high utility, the reason why this is so significant and you shouldn't let the high utility and difficulty of the app get to you is because once you understand it, you'll be able to understand the stocks more. Webull makes you understand what you're doing more. They more so set you up to understand the stock market and what things do more. Because the more you have to learn, the more you can try and understand, right? And so never take all those into consideration. So we'll always take those into consideration, but never use them to discredit them. Again, this is not a competition. Which brokerage is better? I think they're all great. I have all three accounts. Like when I switched my stuff out of Robinhood, I didn't deactivate my Robinhood account. No, I still have it, because why not have multiple brokerages? Why not have multiple sources to make you money? Why not? Like, don't just shut one down, close one door, keep it open, because you never know. And then this isn't like, oh, one's better than the other. No, it's not that. It's simply me educating people about, from my perspective, of what app they want to look at, what brokerages they want to look at, because I have 3 accounts. Not everyone has 3 accounts that they can look at, and people can say, oh, I understand it. No, they just go by word of mouth. Oh, he says that one's trash. Everyone says, oh, Robinhood's trash. I'm like, why would you say Robinhood is a trash app? It's very user-friendly. It's an extremely, like, good brokerage. Like, it wouldn't be around this long if it wasn't that good. Webull is too hard. No, just once you understand it, it's fantastic. Public, oh, it doesn't have options. Yeah, but it's literally, you can look at what rich people are investing in. Like, what's wrong with that, you know? So everything has something unique about it. I think everyone needs to pay attention to that, and I think it's a good thing to look at. But yeah, that's my take on it. Public's more user-friendly, aesthetically pleasing. Webull has more utility. If you guys want to get into these companies, like, I have referral links, so I'll leave them in the description or whatever. But yeah, that's my take on them. I'll post another video within the week talking about my plays for the next week and the next turn I'm taking into this 100K challenge. Because the more I look at the market and see all this crap going on, like Wall Street bets and all this junk, it makes me realize that I can get to 100K faster than I thought. I'll explain y'all the plan later. But yeah, that's my spiel. Thanks for watching my videos. Keep supporting me. I appreciate it. Peace.